Hello, y'all. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Welcome to my channel. I'm Monica. I'm here to inspire you, empower you, and uplift you because, as we know it, life can be crazy, chaotic, and messy. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in to your heart space. Taking a deep breath in your nose and releasing out your mouth, letting all of your worries, all of your doubts melt away in this moment because the present is the only moment that matters. The past has already gone. And the message for today is that although we move forward with our life, a lot of the time people don't let go. And this is where we are at today, with healing from the past because we weren't able to do that. Our parents weren't able to do it because they were dealing with other things. But this is the time and this is the space to do it. If you're listening to this, you are the one to feel it, to heal it, to actually move forward. So these wounds of the past, these wounds um of pain, these wounds of guilt, uh, these wounds of hopelessness are all coming up, for us to feel so we can finally face them with dignity, with strength, with knowing that we are not powerless but empowered. So today we're going to go over some of the wounds that may be coming up for you at this moment, because I know the last couple days, have been very interesting in a sense that things have been coming up for me to see where I'm at and then see where I can strengthen my weaknesses because we all have weaknesses. And some of the time, the things that come up will be through people, will be even um, through information that you give or receive, and or it may be through dreams. And in our dream state, these are all giving us messages, no matter if you feel like it's not real, because in truth, there is no, there is no linear time. Everything's happening right now. And so the thing that we need to focus on is being in the present moment now. And although this is a challenge, you are here, and I'm here to give that space for you to know that you can do it and you are safe. You are now in a spot. You are now in a environment that is safe. You don't have a saber-toothed tiger coming at you. You don't have someone attacking you. Hopefully, we're not fighting physically, but literally we are. It's a combat of vibrations, and whether or not we can stay in that uh, frequency of love, because source is love, source is light, right? Light is information. So when we stay in our center, we can be able to feel everything. And I just want to talk about the couple of wounds that might be coming up, because these are for everybody. Everybody has wounds, whether you think so or not, whether you believe so or not. I mentioned this a long time ago, that we're on Earth School and we're here to learn. So you will have them. It is passed down through our family, through our lineage. and through the patterns that our family has passed down to us. So whether good or bad. So the first wound that may be coming up is a wounds of guilt. Okay. Remember I said the past is the past, but people move forward, but don't let go. So wounds of guilt, things that you've done in the past are coming up to be healed by you, to give yourself forgiveness, because we again are here to learn. Okay, what is it that you need to learn from that guilt? Abandonment, issues with abandonment, issues with abandoning ourselves, and then others abandoning us. And that may be coming up so that we can again heal it. So you're not abandoning yourself anymore when someone does something or an experience happens. You know that you are in charge of you. You have the will and the free will choice to do or not do something that will catalyze you to a better path. The next one is self-sacrifice. And I mentioned this one is huge with mothers. We self-sacrifice ourselves a lot because we want to give everything that we didn't give or have or receive growing up. But we are learning that we have to give to ourselves in order to pour outward. So there's no more self-sacrifice. There is priority, and that is you. You are the priority so that your kids can have the best of you, right? The next one is persecution wounds. This one's huge. As you can tell, a lot of us that have a hard time speaking have had persecution wounds in the past where we have been shut down, ridiculed, criticized, even probably in past lifetimes put to, death or burned. And so this is a time to start standing up for yourself, knowing that you, in this lifetime, that it's going to be okay, right? The only reason we are not, or most of us women are not standing up for ourselves is because we don't feel safe. And that's basically what it is. We don't feel safe. We don't feel safe speaking our truth because of what others are going to think. But again, no matter what anybody else says, this is for you to know where you can strengthen that core of you, that source of you, and no longer it be a issue because of the past, right? These are all wounds of the past. And so this is huge. And so I encourage you to just speak your truth, whether that's whatever's on your heart, just speak it, say it. And the more that you do it, the more that you will get comfortable at speaking it, and you'll feel so much lighter, and you'll feel more energized because you are actually honoring your soul, and it's not conflicting. It's not conflicting with inside of you because you are standing in your truth now. So the next one is judgment. We get into our head a lot, right? We get into our head thinking, oh, did I say the right thing? Did it come out right? You know what? Doesn't even matter. If you mess up, it's okay. Doesn't matter. You do better next time. If you don't feel like you're whatever's enough, doesn't matter. Just do your best and the rest will be taken care of. What you do is now will help you with your confidence, with your integrity with yourself, and with knowing that there is no one judging you more than you. So please stop, catch yourself if you're being not nice to yourself, because we have been programmed to be mean, like the meanest person we can ever be. But now it's time to let that old program go so we can live in our authentic, highest version of ourselves, because that's what we came here to do and to create our heaven on earth. Okay. And then the last one is the wound of hopelessness, like feeling, and that's again with victim. Hopeless, victim go together. Um, feeling hopeless, feeling like you can't, and these are all words that we use that are programmed because they have been passed down because no one has showed us any other way. But again, that one choice that you make, whether it is to call that one person, to talk to a friend, to get that support so that you are feeling like you have a backbone while you gather your strength. Now is the time to do that. Okay, we're not victims and we're not hopeless. You making that one choice, you giving that 1 second of your time to yourself to breathe, or that 1 minute or that 5 minutes to take a walk, is something. Everything matters. So don't you dare say this doesn't matter. I'm only one person. Like, how, how can I make an impact? You are. You're making an impact by you clearing the wounds, clearing the past finally, and being and practicing your authentic truth, because it takes practice. It takes practice over and over and over again, just like anything else, of exercising, of um, learning new things, riding a bike, right? These all take practice. And so if things are coming up, know that it's our time right now. The energy is giving us this time to stand up, to face our fears, because once we face these wounds that are there for us to finally feel it, they'll go away. Okay. So this is my message to you today. And just for, let's see, an affirmation I'm going to leave you with, because I felt inspired to just really have you guys know that as the world is changing, as things are falling down and crush and new things are building, it can feel a little unease, and it can put a lot of fear into the um, collective, the atmosphere, which all of us can sense because we're all um, in sentient beings. We all feel. We just decide we're not going to do that. Um, by numbing, by drinking, by doing all these distractions and not being able to be alone. So now is the time. So here is the message, and it is only up from here as I release the old and welcome the new. So every time you release these wounds, every time you say no more and you stand up speaking your truth, you stand up saying, I matter, you stand up and say, I am empowered, I am safe, I am that I am I'm one with the universe. I'm one with source. The more that you imprint that on your subconscious is the more that you are going to integrate that into your being and really stand tall and strong and empower the next generation, because the next generation is going to need it like no other. As we build our beautiful uh, golden age, as Diane Cooper says, and the Aquarian age, as the astrologers say, this is a time to really imagine the best possible outcome with all of our light, with all of our skills, with all of our power, as we together can do this. We don't need anybody outside of ourselves telling us what we can and do and be. Okay? So I hope this inspires you. I hope this empowers you. And share this with who you think will benefit so we can grow our beautiful community of empowering one another, of inspiring one another, and really growing together. Because when we do, we can all create our heaven on earth. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you on the next video. Love you.